Laughability is one of Roblox's biggest creators. I wanted to tell his story with information no one has ever heard before, straight from the man himself. This interview was done for my The Rise of Laughability video on my Cat Kitten channel. Please go watch that if you haven't already. This is the full interview with Laughability. There we go.
Roblox is so desperate for like actually good videos that it makes sense your video blew up so hard as your first one.
I kind of realized that. Minecraft is just getting so repetitive.
Yeah, it is, but I still love watching Minecraft videos. I used to
Oh yeah. Yeah, I found your old channel.
Yeah, it's on my Wikipedia thing.
Yeah. Used to make like high pixel PvP.
Yes, I loved it, man. And, Technoblade was one of the main reasons I started YouTube in 2017. That's when I made on that channel because I watched his Sky Wars like PvP compilations. I was like, holy shit, I want to make videos like that. Him and this guy called Tap L were my big inspirations back then.
They really inspired a lot of people, especially Technoblade.
A lot. I'm very proud to say that he was one of my big inspirations.
Yeah.
So how do you want to do this?
I can just ask you some questions and then you can just answer them.
Sure. And I'll like get a lamp and shine it in my face so it feels like an interrogation.
all right, good. That works.
Good. That'll add to the content. ABV way up.
If you do want to do face cam, we can. Well, I can't.
No,
face is good.
No, I'm good.
All right,
I'm good.
I figured that'd be kind of awkward, but
It's kind of like before my videos had face cam, it was a lot easier because like I could just like lay back in my chair. But now, whenever I have face cam on, I feel like I sort of like sit up, like proper posture. But it's super fun, and I love having it in my videos, so I don't regret it at all.
I prepared like an OBS camera just in case.
So with like your little penguin guy on it.
Yeah.
Tip did that for like a live stream once and said he was gonna face reveal.
Yeah, I was there.
You were there?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was so awesome.
I just want to say like how surreal this is. Surreal. Because I used to just be in the background of your videos, like just hoping I get into the games.
I could not believe that when I saw it in your videos. You sitting in the little the background of
Yeah.
What video did you show on screen for that?
That was the magician one.
I love that one. I got like some of the best fan art that I've ever received from that video based off like the thumbnail, and I saw it on Twitter, and the person who made it like didn't post anything else. It was just that post, and then they disappeared forever afterwards. So I felt like so lucky because I got like that person's one piece of art, and it's so awesome.
They just posted and then just dipped like.
Yeah, I kind of wish they stayed around. How many of those videos were you in?
I was in a lot.
Really?
Till eventually it just got harder to get into them because more people kept trying.
Yeah, though I will say they never actually they started like pretty low. Like I'd get 40 players per game, and then once it got to like 150 in every game, it sort of just stayed there. Never really got more players than that in my games at one time.
Yeah.
For like a solid year. Those were so fun. I may make some of those again on my second channel because they were so fun.
Yeah. I wasn't picking up OBS audio when you joined us.
Yeah, make sure your audio is working.
Yeah, I'm checking it right now. But people are just gonna have to believe me when I said that you watched the video and like you liked it.
Imagine I was lying about it. Like, yeah, I loved that video you made. No, that video was an actual banger. I'm so glad that I'm honored that you were one of the people who joined my games back in the day. I'm gonna make a video hopefully in the near future about my favorite Roblox game once it finally gets an update I've been waiting on for 4 years.
That is one of the questions actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I wear it like on my sleeve, my favorite Roblox game. It is so awesome. It's so underrated too.
Well, we'll get to that then.
Yeah, I'm hoping to make a video on it, and I want to structure it like the Technoblade Skyblock video, the first one he did. I'd love that.
Yeah. So when did you start playing Roblox, and like how did all that happen?
uh, I started playing Roblox in probably like 2014, 2013 as a guest account. And then
Mhm.
a few years after that, I made my actual account in 2015.
So like, did someone like show you Roblox, or did you just find it yourself?
Oh, I don't I don't remember. I must have probably found it myself and just started playing as a guest. I may have seen. No, I think I saw a Bear Ghost Games YouTube video about Roblox, and it made me want to play it. It was like one of their videos, maybe the normal elevator one.
Uh, this actually, I've wondered for the longest time.
Mm.
What's the story like behind your Roblox avatar? Like, why is there Morse code on
Oh,
it or binary?
well, way back in the day, you probably already know what it looked like way back in the day.
Mhm.
It was just like a little. I tried to make it look like myself a little bit with blonde hair, but over time, I think in like 2017 or 2018, I tried to live stream Roblox Egg Hunt in 2018. I live streamed me speed running the Roblox Egg Hunt Yoke Tales. Uh, and I did it on a friend's alt account that he gave me. And
Yes.
the avatar looked like mine, except it didn't have the binary. It just had the red center and like white limbs and the little red dino hat. And I
Yeah.
loved it so much that I just like tweaked it just the littlest amount and made like uh some accessory for it, the binary shirt, because I saw these stupid little color changing sparkle time tuxedo shirts on Roblox where you could like change the color of your torso to make them change color. And so I was like,
Yeah.
dude, I want to do this. And so I did it with like the little binary text and I wore it as like an advertisement so people would buy the shirt. And it just grew on me over time. I actually ended up liking it, so I kept it. I also made pants for it, but I don't wear those because they look really bad.
You don't have pants, do you?
I don't want to talk about
Okay, all right. We'll skip over that then.
it.
So when did you find YouTube?
Oh gosh. I don't know.
Going
I
even further back than Roblox.
Do you remember when you found YouTube?
I did actually, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I found it. Oh, I was probably like 8 or 9. And I found it and I loved it, but my dad only let me watch Lego stop motion animation videos. And every now and then I would be naughty and I would look at other videos like Dan TDM, his little Minecraft reviews, uh, and I would I'd love it. But I loved watching Minecraft, not Minecraft, Lego stop motions way back in the day, and that's how I found YouTube way like 2010, 2009 probably.
Yeah. I have a similar story. Yeah, but
Really?
mine was just like toy reviews instead of Lego animations.
Did you ever watch fuck, what's his name? Sorry if I cuss. Uh
It's fine.
what was his it was like EvanTube HD? Was that his name?
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, him and like his sister would review like toys and stuff. Did you ever watch him?
I
I
don't think
loved
so.
him. Hold on, let me see if I can find one of his videos. He was
All
this
right.
kid. He was looking chat. He was this kid.
Yeah.
I loved him. I watched him so much back when I was a kid.
World's largest gummy worm.
That's a pretty large gummy worm.
Yeah. I haven't seen any that big. So this is like kind of a rumor that I've heard. Were you
Oh
like
god.
ever were you ever it's nothing bad, nothing bad. Were you ever a were you ever a Roblox animator? Like you made Roblox animations?
Yes, yes, I was. Who did you hear this rumor
A
from?
friend of mine that you apparently had added on Discord,
Really? What's her name?
Emathy. They made a like short of you, a short animation. I can probably find
What
it.
was it?
Yeah, let me find it. Yeah,
I don't
yeah, I
remember a
got a
lot of
link.
people from back then, but
I got a link.
yes. Oh wait, let me see.
That.
I loved this animation so much. Holy shit, this was so good. This was such a good. I loved it. This is actually so awesome. I loved how they animated this. It's so awesome. I love it. But that's crazy. Yeah, I was a Roblox animator. I did stop motion animation, not Moon Animator, which I think they do based off the look of
Yeah.
it. I did stop motion where I'd take the little pictures and I watched Pro Tori's stop motion tutorial and learned off that. I was in the community. I loved like Notive was a big inspiration for me. Bunch of
Yeah.
other Roblox animators, and that was the first video that did well on the Laughability channel was a contest entry for Notive's 2,000 subscriber milestone, and I got 14th place. But Notive's video for the contest blew up, so my video ended up getting 27,000 views, which was sick. And other videos from that got so many. Like the first place winner was called Flee from Shinny, I think, and it was made by Stalkalek, and it's sitting at 8 million views right now because of that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. But yeah, I did used to do Roblox animations. They're privated now.
Those all were on the Laughability channel, right?
Yeah, those are on the same channel. Yeah, Laughability.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Sorry, I gotta like, I gotta tab out because I don't have a second Monday. So I gotta keep
Don't
going
worry,
back
take
and
your
forth.
time.
So what made you start YouTube and how old were you? Because I was pretty young when I started. I won't lie.
Okay, so you won't lie. Good. No, I was also very young. Maybe not as young as you, but I was very young. So I'm trying to think of where it first started. So I started. Sorry about me coughing so much. Don't keep those in, please.
I get it. You started.
Yeah, just only keep my coughs, not the answers to the questions.
Yeah.
I started with Twitch. I live streamed off of my Xbox in
Oh.
I think 2015. So that would have made me 12 or 11. 11 or 12 is when I started. I started streaming on Twitch. And then I got big into Lego stop motion as I told you, and I started
Yeah.
making my own. So my first post on YouTube was uploading my Lego stop motion onto Limonite, which was the channel that you found. It's the first upload on there was my Lego stop motion.
Yeah.
And
Minecraft.
yeah, and then I started making Minecraft videos on that channel and just kept going. I've been doing it pretty consistently for the past 8-9 years.
Wow. Nah, I was 10, so I beat you there.
How old are you now?
I'm 17.
Yeah, I started before you, punk.
Okay. Whatever. So how'd you get your username? Laughability.
Way back in the day. You know what? I lied to you actually.
Oh.
Before I did Twitch, I played Geometry Dash in 2014. And I uploaded clips of me doing Geometry Dash stuff onto this really shitty little video site called Everyplay, which was built into Geometry Dash where you could like clip yourself. And that is how I got the name Laughability, because I was making a username in 2014 for Geometry Dash and Everyplay. And I thought to myself, what would be a cool YouTuber name? I just made up Laughability, and I've stuck with it ever since. There were times I wish it was something different, but I think it's all right.
I feel like we all get stuck with like old usernames we made as a kid. We just can't change them.
Yeah. No offense, but I can definitely tell Caden the Troller was probably one of your early usernames.
Yeah. And Cat Caden.
It's they're awesome though.
Yeah. I mean, it was going to be Furry Caden, and I'm so glad I changed it.
What?
I I remember I remember being on the registration page, and I'm like, I like cats. They're furry. Furry Caden. I think it said like it was inappropriate or something, so I couldn't do it.
That is so awesome. No, whenever I get self-conscious about usernames, I just remember Mr. Beast exists, and That's not like the best one ever, and he's like the biggest YouTuber, so it probably won't hold me back or anything.
Yeah. So what does laughability mean? Does that mean you have the ability to
uh,
laugh?
I will give you 3 guesses, and if you get it wrong, no one will ever know.
Alright. You cause people to laugh. No?
No,
Okay.
clearly not.
Last guess. You met a friend with an elephant.
What?
Dude, it happens.
Well, I guess there are situations where it does happen, though that is not the case. And
Alright.
if you can't tell, I don't know what it means either.
Me neither, so... Well, no, those are my guesses. I guess no one will know.
You did all right, except that last one. That was pretty bad.
Yeah, I take responsibility for that. I might have to do like a apology video after that.
You made a severe and continuous lapse in your judgment.
Yeah, exactly. Just one judgment though. Okay, so I have this question on here twice. How did you start?
Ask it again.
Okay. How did you start? And do you have any old channels?
Oh, my
Any
computer just
any
went
other
bad
ones?
on me.
Oh,
All right, so do I have any old channels?
yeah. That we don't know about.
Yes. Well, everybody knows about Limonite. Everybody knows about Laughability.
Yep.
I do have 2 others.
Did you know you'd gain success?
No. I don't think anybody does.
Yeah.
I I in 2019 talked to one of my closest friends, Macho Taco. He's in a few of my videos. He's in my second most popular. This Roblox game slowly gets scary. I
sounds
talked
familiar.
to him, and I asked him. I was like, "Hey man, do you think if I like really tried and like really put my all into YouTube that I could succeed?" And he said, "Yeah." And so I did it after that day, and I would say that in my eyes, I have succeeded.
Good to know. Like those kind of stories always interested me, like how other people blew up, because then it's like kind of motivating for me. It's like, maybe I can experience that, you know?
Of course, it's
Yeah.
so awesome. And hey, feel free to ask me if you ever need advice with YouTube. Though it seems like you got it mostly down, to be honest.
Yeah, I do it too much.
It's an awesome hobby. I love it.
Yeah. Okay. So like, when did you feel like wow, I actually made it?
Well, I'm never. I don't think that I've made it yet. I still have a lot of goals and aspirations. I said that
Yeah.
I feel like I've succeeded just because I can like continue to do what I love without having to worry about like stuff like college or finances.
Yeah.
But I don't think that I'm I'm not satisfied yet, and I don't think I ever really will be. And
Yeah,
that's
you
like
can
a
always
bad
grow.
thing and a good thing, but I've never really had a realization moment like wow, I've made it because I don't think I've made it yet, and I don't think I ever will. But I there was this one time when I had my 100,000 subscriber plaque delivered to me and I actually got it. And I don't do subscriber milestones. I don't like tweet about it.
Yeah.
I see some people on Twitter who put like their subs in their bio and I'm not interested in all that. Uh but when I got that little plaque, I just sort of sat down and just like cried for 15 minutes. Just like thinking about like everything I did up to that point. And that was cool, I guess. I got a picture of myself crying and then posted and then put like the little Snapchat thing over it. Whenever I cry, I always take pictures of myself in case I can make them into funny memes later. And so I put a caption over it that said like someone just insulted my Roblox avatar, and I posted it to Twitter, and it was awesome.
It's always been one of my dream items to try to get.
You're gonna get it, man. At this pace, certainly, easily. That's the
Yeah.
easy one. The million plaque is the harder one.
I'm pretty sure I can already get monetized on that new channel with one video.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is crazy. It took me like a year and a half to get monetized.
Yeah, it took me 6 years before on Kid and the Troller, the Minecraft channel. So it's like,
Well, there you go, man. Congrats.
just need to come up with the right idea.
I'm so glad that video blew up. It was so shocking to me when it did. I was like, holy shit. Like, because I
Yeah.
remember when it was like at 2K, and then when it got to 12K, I was like, holy shit. And now it's at fucking 40K. So I DM'd Tim tonight. I was like, holy shit.
For the past 4 days, all I've been doing just refreshing my page, like on YouTube Studio. Just
It's exciting. It's so exciting when like a video does
Yeah.
well. Because I'll like, dude, I just fucking, one thing that all YouTubers do, because we're all crazy, is that we fucking like, we refresh constantly. We check our stats constantly. A
Yeah.
lot of us, me and a couple of my friends, will like refresh the video in the first minute and see how many likes it has and how many views it has to sort of measure how well it may do over time. And that's so inaccurate. It never does. It never like is accurate at all. But we just YouTubers are desperate for any sort of positive affirmation.
Just most of my time is spent like reading comments and stuff. It's so great.
I used to read comments a lot. I still do a lot.
Yeah.
Especially the ones in the first minute, though, because I've gotten above 100,000 subscribers. 90% of them now are, let's all appreciate how much laughability puts inside of us.
Whoa.
And I love. You just take a step back after that one. That's the newest one. People comment that all the time for some reason.
Yeah. I feel like it's bots, but at the same time, like sometimes they don't seem like bots.
I think it's just like 8-year-olds who see the comments do well and they post it themselves. Like, I want to have a comment that does well.
Yeah.
I'm sure you had the moment when like before you like got any views on YouTube, you like commented on a popular video and your comment got like 500 likes and you were like, holy shit, I made it.
Yeah.
I did that. It was so awesome.
I mean, obviously there's like that moment where you're getting too many comments, you can't really read them all.
I read as many as I can, especially on my second channel. I read all those.
Speaking of which came first, laugh or temp?
I cannot answer any further questions without the help of my lawyer.
Oh, it's that serious. Okay. All right. So this one's pretty cheesy, I would say. I have no idea what cheesy really means in this situation, but it's up there.
I'm an empath. I get what you're trying to say.
So how did you end up in the whole like flamingo circle?
All right. This was an arduous journey. So I, in 2017, met a good friend, Ultra Kale. They introduced me to their friend group who had 2 key players in it. Names you may recognize, maybe not. It had Lulleriz, who made Tiffany Mayumi's Revenge, and it had Rob Lucky, who is a very, very skilled coder. I love him. He is awesome. But I was friends with them before they ever made a game, and they were friends with me before I ever made videos back in 2017. And so Lulleriz ended up, after making Tiffany Mayumi, I helped him with those games. I wrote the scripts for them. But after he made those, he ended up introducing me to a Minecraft server that Temperest had made called Bruh SMP. And Temp, I don't know if he told you this. I don't think he did, but he hated me at first. Eventually, I grew on him while we were playing the Minecraft server, and he ended up liking me a lot, and we became like best friends. I'd say that he's probably my best friend like in the whole world. And he ended up eventually introducing me to Albert, because it's sort of like I need to meet my best friend's best friend, because like his 2 best friends are like me and Albert, so it's only natural that we have to like meet each other eventually. So I ended up meeting Albert and didn't talk to him much, but he ended up there was something really cool he said to me one time in 2020, where he invited me to a little Piggy private server, because he needed help making a thumbnail for Piggy, and he looked at my channel and he said that he was super excited to see where I would be in 2 years, because back then I had like 50,000 subs, and I was like, man, thank you. And since then we just slowly talked more over time, and now of course we've been on multiple real life trips together, hung out a lot, all of us.
Yeah.
And through Albert and Timp, I ended up meeting everyone else. Kaden, who's like one of the best human beings on the planet. Danny, who's really awesome. I love her so much. Just so many talented people. Like Sketch is awesome. I fucking love him. Dennis is incredible. And I feel so lucky that I somehow managed to like become such good friends with all of these incredible people. Cause it's like I'm so I respect them all so much and what they all do so much. So I love being able to be proud of the people that I'm friends with.
Yeah. So there was like a whole friend triangle.
Yeah, and of course, over time I got to know them better. Now I can confidently say all of those people are definitely my best friends. I love them so much. We all
Yeah.
hang out frequently.
I remember seeing you in like a flamingo video for the first time. I'm like, wow. It's like I think I found you when you were like at like 60K maybe. So somewhere around there. It's before 100K, I know that.
Yeah, yeah. That was when we started recording collabs with the whole friend group together, and those were so fun, and we loved doing those. And we don't
Yeah.
do them anymore because it's so much work to try and put them together.
Yeah.
We're all lazy YouTubers. Like, have you ever tried to like put together an Among Us lobby with like 10 people?
I
It's like the
tried doing
hardest
something
thing on the
similar.
planet.
Yeah.
That's sort of what it's like. Though we do smaller scale collabs. Like I just collabed with Danny twice, and those videos will be up on her channel sometime. I've collabed with her before. She collabs with a
Yeah.
lot of us as well, and I collab with some people on my second channel as well. Though my main
Yeah.
channel isn't really a place for collabs now.
Yeah. I think Danny's collab with Tempest is what made my video start to get traction.
You think?
Yeah, because that's where like a lot of the traffic is coming from. And then like the
Really?
day after that video came out, that's when it started spiking.
Do you think maybe that just like boosted Temp's like name and like search results because he hadn't uploaded in a really long time, but that sort of like boosted it so it became like a topic of interest to YouTube again. So it's like, here's some more Tempest content for all these new viewers.
Yeah, probably.
That would be actually so sick. I'll have to tell Temp you said that. That'd be awesome.
So how did you feel like when you were in the Flamingo video for the first time? It's like obviously he's like one of the biggest
uh,
Roblox YouTubers, so it's a big deal.
I felt in well, I felt I was gonna say I felt indifferent, but I did not because I saw that video and I saw Dennis's video, and I love those videos so much. I think they're some of like the best Roblox YouTube videos just because you can tell we're all having so much fun, and
Yeah.
I think they're so funny. I I wasn't like shocked or anything, because Albert and I were like really good friends at that point, and so was everybody in the friend group, and we're just like we don't like see each other as YouTube channels or anything because
Yeah.
we're just like friends. So it was just like the emotion I felt was being super proud of something that we had made together as friends and loving the videos and being able to confidently say like, "Dang, this is good."
Yeah, that
I
makes
didn't really
sense.
care about who posted it or subscriber count or anything.
Yeah. It felt like a Disney Channel like crossover though. Like just
We need to
no.
make more of them. A lot of people love those, and it does because it's like Albert with Dennis and Sketch. It's so
Yeah.
awesome.
All these creators I used to watch is like all in one video. Well, not used to, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Still watch. Better. You better still watch.
when I have time. Uh, okay, I lost track of where I am. I have like a very long list here.
Take your time.
So you took a big risk when you became like a swearing Roblox YouTuber. Because you know others have tried and it usually doesn't end well.
That's a good question. Well, not really a question. Good statement because I have a lot to say about this. But I think that people and younger people now growing up like 13, 14, are
Yeah.
very interested in content that is like honest with them and like for example cusses and talks about more mature topics, obviously without like breaching into horrible areas that would expose children to stuff that they should not be seeing at that age. But
Yeah.
uh i think I think that it's not really a risk anymore because demonetization isn't a risk, and cuss words are becoming so like ingrained into our culture that people much younger are starting to learn about cuss words much younger and starting to like them and thinking they're funny, etc. So I don't like go out of my way to cuss or anything, but I don't
Mhm.
filter myself in my videos anymore. Main channel videos, I say ass and damn and hell frequently. I try
Mhm.
not to say shit or fuck or bitch because those ones are iffier with YouTube and it might interfere with my money. Nah, but
Yeah.
second channel, I let it all loose, and I think that's part of the reason it's grown so much. I don't upload it on it anymore, but I feel like if I did, it could be doing really well right now. But I feel like one of the reasons it's grown so much is because I'm sort of like the more mature Roblox content creator, and people are starved for that because a bunch of Roblox content is just like baby garbage. So I feel like people appreciate somebody who cusses and doesn't like hold back the mature topics as much.
So how do you get your ideas?
Okay, so here's what I do, and this is what a lot of YouTubers do. First of all, you think of the title and thumbnail first, and
Yep.
then you try and form the video idea around that. So that's what I normally do. I get my video ideas by just thinking so hard in my brain. Sometimes I go to a random word generator and I just generate random words and see if I can get an idea off of them. Uh, Sometimes I scroll on YouTube and see if I can just find stuff. I don't like I try not to take too much inspiration from other people's videos because I always want to be original. Sometimes I have. Like Roblox band speedrun was heavily inspired by a Clash Royale band speedrun video I saw. But
Mm.
most others that I get from like scrolling on YouTube aren't. Like for example, this Roblox player died. That one is I was scrolling through YouTube shorts on Roblox and I saw people lying about like Roblox players' deaths. And I was like, dude, I'm gonna make a video on this. This is dumb. And so I did, and that did really well. So generally, just whatever creative medium you can get ideas from besides copying. There's a few creators, especially Spanish ones, by the way. It's like Spanish and Portuguese creators. You've not made it on YouTube unless some creator who speaks Spanish or Portuguese copies your video. There's just like a couple of them. Like King of YouTube and Rovi are like the main two who just copy videos. And I'm totally fine with it, to be honest, because they speak another language. So people who would watch my videos I'm not like losing views from them. So that's totally fine. If you're watching this King of YouTube slash Rovi, you have my permission to copy all my videos you want. Feel free.
I feel like you've created such a unique style, like thumbnails and titles, to where like you can point that out if you see someone that does like a similar style.
Yeah, there's I sort of I tried to make my own little like niche uh of sort of like informative but like not super informative content with like my own thumbnail style and like title style that's recognizable.
Yeah.
And there's certainly been a few people who've been inspired by that. Some not so good, and some are like Sari Berry, for example, who makes incredible videos that are super original ideas that sort of like appeal to the same niche that my thumbnails and titles do. Like I can tell that they were certainly inspired by some of my videos, but I'm like proud that they were because they make incredible videos that you should certainly check out.
So are you the only person editing your main channel videos? Because I know someone's working on the Laugh channel with you.
All my Laugh channel videos are not edited by me. I don't edit any of them. But my main channel videos, I edit almost entirely myself. If I go on a vacation, I usually hire somebody from the Laugh channel team to help edit a video for me. Uh,
Yeah.
I'm very confident in my editors. I think they're super awesome. Though I like having the sort of personal touch on my own videos.
Yeah. I get that. A lot of people ask me like if I'm ever gonna get like an editor. I'm like, nah. I like to do everything myself.
I think with videos like yours that are super quality focused, that focus on like getting a very nice watch time because people enjoy them, so they pick up over time and like the algorithm and stuff. It's
Yeah.
better to do it all yourself.
Yeah. And I just like
Because if you
the
have
sound
like
design.
yeah. If you have like editors for that sort of thing to like edit the whole video, you have to it's a big chore sort of because you have to be very specific with what you want because those videos like that you're so worried about the quality on and don't upload frequently, you always like feel the need to make them as perfect as possible and as good as possible, and it's hard to do that when somebody else is handling the video. So sometimes, at least with me, I tend to be a little over overbearing, maybe is the word, where I like get in a call with them for like 3 hours and like tell them exactly what to do if they ever edit my main channel videos.
Yeah, I agree. Do you have any videos that you would like consider as your biggest failure?
That's a really good question. Gosh. Oh, wow. So there's a few ways I can approach this. Uh, the the video that made me feel the worst after it failed was I made a video called let me see if I can find it real quick. I made a video called I spent 1 hour in the Roblox backrooms, and I
Yeah.
went all out on it. I spent like 15 hours editing it. I recorded it for like a whole hour of footage. I worked super hard. The video ended up being 18 minutes long. I made it like a whole new unique style with like narration over it and everything. It's this video. It was a 10 out of 10 by a long shot. It was so bad. Like it flopped so bad. I loved the video. I still do, but it flopped so bad and I felt horrible. I was so demotivated because I got up at like 6 a.m. so excited to edit this video the whole day, and I worked so hard until like 10 p.m. and then I uploaded it and then it flopped and that sucked so bad, but
Yeah.
that's YouTube. You just got to keep going, and I did.
I get that feeling. Cause like up until like 3 days ago, I thought that was the Tempest video.
And yeah, video that good deserves as much attention as it gets, so I'm so glad that it's doing better now.
Yeah. Like I was about to go to like Plan B, you know. I gotta like find a big streamer, react to it, give it that push.
Do the fucking Ludwig thing where he pays a streamer to react to it for 50 bucks.
Okay, well. So, I asked some friends like for some help on questions. And I'm not gonna say this because YouTube, but and like they were begging me just before that, like, come on, please ask that question, please.
No.
All right, gonna get an email from your lawyer.
Cease and desist after this interview. Banger question. Tell your friend who suggested that. Good job.
All right, Mr. Lunchable.
What?
Is that now your name?
No. That's no. You were really close though. It's Laughability. You were close though. You were close. It's laugh.
All right, whatever, laughable. So what is your name? All right, that's the question.
Miles.
No, it's laughability.
Fuck. I forgot. My parents gave their beautiful baby boy, blessed him with the name Laughability on the birth certificate. No, but my name is Laughability. Pronounce with me. Laugh.
Lunch.
Okay, so what you're doing is disrupting. Is what you're antagonizing me on purpose, and I can't say that I appreciate it. Okay.
All right, my bad.
All
Whatever.
right, man. All right, man. What's the next question?
All right, likability. So, all right, so obviously,
Yeah, you're like cracking yourself up, aren't you, over there, buddy?
all right, so you've been uploading consistently for the past like 3-4 years now.
Yeah, 4 years.
Yeah. So has there ever been a moment where you're like, okay, I can't do this much longer?
Well, everybody experiences burnout.
Yeah.
I've never had a moment where I've been like, "Oh, I'm gonna fucking quit YouTube. I can't do it anymore." Because this has always been like what I have, like what I, not to sound like edgy or anything, but like what I have to do. Like if this doesn't
Yeah.
work, I'm never gonna be happy with myself. So there's never been like an option in my head to stop. Now,
Yeah.
especially there isn't. But I had the opposite where I kind of have problems with anxiety, as most YouTubers do, to my understanding.
Yeah.
Uh, but I uh uploaded like every day for a full year, like daily upload schedule, and it would stress me out so much if I ever had to miss an upload. Like I didn't have time to upload on one day because of something, like some vacation or something, and it stressed me out so bad. I wanted to die. So that's kind of the
Yeah.
opposite of what you asked, but that's happened.
Yeah.
Whenever I experience burnout, I take it easy, but I experiment with ideas to help me get motivated. But burnout is a lot rarer if you're always trying to learn and always trying to do something new. So I don't experience it much because I'm always doing that stuff.
Yeah. All right, you have answered all these already. Nice. We're speedrunning. Yeah, I feel like some questions might be missing, but
There was the one
yeah.
that you wanted me to think about before the interview. I remember that one.
I guess we'll just do that. Like, okay, what was it? What are my lines? Uh, what is some advice you would give a small creator?
Okay, so I did think about this one a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot I have to say. The main one is to stay motivated and keep going at it. That's the most important part of YouTube, is that there's going to be a lot of stops, a lot of walls you have to face. You think you'll do everything right for something and then it'll end up being awful. But if that happens, just keep going, stay motivated, maybe take a break. The most important part is that you keep going. Uh Though some other stuff is always be willing to learn. That's very, very important because everyone thinks they're, well, I'm not going to say that. I was going to say everyone thinks they're perfect, but not everyone thinks they're perfect. A lot of people think that they're perfect, and you can see it. A lot of Roblox YouTubers will be stuck making the same content for like forever, but nobody's perfect. Nobody has it down. Always be willing to try new things. Always be willing to experiment, and always be willing to learn. Because I know for a fact, even the videos I made 6 months ago were so different than the videos I make now, and so much worse. I'm always trying my hardest to learn, and I think that's the most important part of YouTube, is trying to learn. And if you stay motivated, then that part will come naturally, most likely.
Yeah.
Uh, Another thing is, don't be afraid to ask people for help. Uh, this is easier said than done, but it's good to surround yourself with knowledgeable people. Almost all of my most popular videos were not a one-man job. I asked somebody about them, asked for feedback, asked for ideas, and people gave me help. Like Temp gives me a lot of help. I had him review my thumbnail today. uh, Chase Rooney, I don't know if you know who he is, but he gives
Yeah.
me a lot of help as well. He helps me brainstorm ideas. Uh, just generally, don't be afraid to ask questions or for advice to people near you, even if they don't know much about YouTube. It's nice to have a general viewer's idea of what you should do differently.
I'm gonna delete this
That's it.
question because I'm tired of looking at it.
What question? Have you ever done something awful
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
something horrible? I just... All right, well, that's what I
All
have to
right.
say about that question.
Do you ever think that Roblox will like die out?
That's a good question. Everyone's always scared of whatever they do or rely on
Yeah.
dying. Like I don't think it, like if YouTube dies, what do I do? Or if Roblox dies, what do I do? It's tough to think about. I realistically don't think Roblox will die anytime soon at all. Uh, I think they've been through a lot and they've survived a lot. I think that they're the changes they make are a bit stupid sometimes, and they alienate the people who made them popular in the first place.
Mm,
Though
definitely.
hopefully they'll learn to avoid that stuff over time. I think they make a lot of investments into areas that don't need to be invested in, where they could
Yeah.
have spent the time making a lot better stuff besides that. But I don't think Roblox will die anytime soon. I think it's like Minecraft, where games that are just based in creativity can always survive and always thrive as long as they have people using that creativity, like YouTubers. Like Minecraft only died because YouTubers didn't like evolve to make better Minecraft videos, and then they did, and now Minecraft is alive again. So
Yeah.
I think as long as people keep being creative with the platform, it'll stay alive forever. And it's getting more players than ever. So hey, what do I know? Maybe they're every update they make is perfect.
Yeah. Where do you see yourself in like 5-ish years?
I don't know. It's
Yeah.
always so hard to envision the future.
Yeah.
Uh Hopefully a lot better at doing YouTube than I am now.
Yeah.
Hopefully a lot more accomplished than I am now. I guess I just want to be a better version of myself by then, which is the most generic fucking obvious thing to say ever. But I I definitely hope to see myself uh be in a place that I'm proud of. In 5 years, my ultimate goal is to be able to look back at where I am now and go, "Wow, I was shit."
I feel like you will do that no matter what. Things will just
Probably.
not just you, like anyone.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah,
a couple years down the road,
yeah.
you'll go back and like, wow, that was bad.
Yeah, that was bad. I want to be able to say that about myself right now. I want to look back and see how far I've come.
Yeah. Just go back to your first public video, Murder Mystery 2.
So, you just want me to talk about it?
If you want to. It's not a question, but
So, first of all, that video was a fucking banger. Like Matrix shot. That did you see the Matrix shot in that video? It was actually insane. It was crazy, man. Like you need to see the Matrix shot in that
yeah,
video. Have you seen it? Have you seen
I
the Matrix shot?
I did not finish the video.
Okay. First of all, fake fan. Second of all, watch my screen share. This is so important. Hold on. Check this out.
Oh,
Dude, the knife was like in me and I shot him. That's insane.
a
Watch
frame
again.
later.
Replay. Obviously, this is one of my earliest videos.
Yeah,
I unprivated it recently just because I wanted people to have something interesting to look back at whenever they click the oldest button on my YouTube channel. I
yeah.
unprivated two. I wanted the video with Macho, the restaurant tycoon video, to be my first one, but people can't comment on that video, and I thought that was lame, and I didn't know how to get YouTube to enable comments again. It was something with like COPPA or Made for Kids or whatever.
Uh,
Uh, so the murder mystery one was a really good one to unprivate and allowed people to comment on it. So that's why I made that one my first ever one. There was a lot of videos just like that. Probably like 40 I uploaded just like that of me playing games just like that. Though those are all private. Maybe one day I'll release them to the public.
one day maybe. All right, let me just look at this a bit.
You playing some music for me right now?
No, that is the sellout timer. I think you know a lot about this.
Know about what?
The sellout timer.
The set the sell out
So,
timer is what?
yeah.
Sell out timer? Is that like I know I used to set a timer to remind me when to ask people to subscribe in my videos.
Yeah.
Is that a reference to that?
Yeah. You called it the sellout timer.
Did I? I don't even remember that. That's so awesome. No, I would all my videos would be 20 minutes long exactly back then. Now they're like hours long, which sucks, but all of them would be like 20 minutes long back then, and I would always set the timer for 10 minutes to know when it was the middle of the video so I could remind people to subscribe. The sellout timer, that's sick. Now it's like an old car horn if you watch my second channel. All right, that's all I have to say about that.
That's all the sellout timer needs. Here's a question. Why is there like 20 different colors of of your Roblox avatar? It's like a green one, a blue one.
Those are my original characters. Do not steal. Uh, there's I made a lot of colors of them because I made the little color changing shirt and I wanted to make like different little characters that I played in some of my videos, and I was too lazy to actually continue with it, but I still loved it. There's a few notable ones. My favorite is Tunability, who's the little gray one with a little shark hat. There's Disability, There he's the green one. There's Gamer Girl Ability, who's the pink one. There's Dimmadome Ability, who is in one video of mine, who has a big hat and he's white.
Why'd you have to clarify he was white?
My lawyers advised me not to answer this question. No, I did mean white as in like the torso color, because all the different torso colors, guys, I swear. But there's also ability, which is just me, but dark, scary, evil. And that's all the ones I can think of off the top of my head. I'm sure there's more. Oh, there's Halloween ability. That isn't like that one Tempest video, the Halloween Tempest video.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I just made like lots of little alternate versions of my avatar.
Yeah, so you used to stream on Twitch a lot. Do you ever think
Yes.
about going back?
Twitch streaming is just something I would like to do if I think it would be fun at the time. So I probably will go back whenever I feel like it would be fun again.
Yeah.
Whenever we do the second season of The Valley, I'll probably stream it a bit. We're thinking about streaming the Minecraft server we're all playing on right now. We probably will soon. I think Zoom has streamed it a little bit, but I probably will stream again in the future, and I think Timp will also.
That was such a good era. Just like you would stop
The Valley
streaming.
streams.
Yeah. Now they go to like
They-
Tempest. Tempest would stop. I would go to you.
That's so odd. That sounds like fun, man. It was so fun for us too, because it made it feel like there was purpose to all the stuff we were doing, because people would draw like fan art and it was so cool and talk about us in the chat. It was really
Yeah.
awesome. Such a good era.
There's a clip that like I like send a text to speech message to Temp, telling him to like spin around 3 times in front of you and then say like a random word or something like that. And then he did, and you were just so confused.
Place a block, spin 3 times
There's
without
5 gas
saying
tiers.
anything. Laugh will most likely question you.
Alright, Laugh, check this out. Check this out.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Poopy head.
That's quite rambunctious of you. He had that little Texas speech thing on his stream. That's so awesome that you made him do that, and he actually did it. I would definitely. That sounds very believable that I was confused by that.
Yeah. And like me and Lix would just always have drama inside Temp's chat. Yeah. We're just always
so awesome.
just argue with each other.
Lix is fun to argue with. He's fun to antagonize.
Yeah. I realized that. Do you feel like Roblox content is getting repetitive?
No. I think maybe if you asked me this like 3 years ago, I'd say yes. But there are so many insane, talented creators popping up now, like specifically in 2023. It's crazy. There's you, there's Temp. Temp is starting to get really, really good at what he does.
Yeah.
And it's reflecting in his like 10 million view bangers. There's you, Temp. There's Olix. There's Cube Inc. is a really good one that I watch. He's
Yeah,
awesome. I love Cube Inc.
He calmed down my video.
Really?
Yeah. And like I was
Sick.
watching this video like 10 minutes before that. It was so weird.
There's a lot of talented creators who are starting to rise now, and so that's better as well for the older creators who still sort of stuck to their style, like Albert and Sketch, because now there's like less saturation in the gameplay style of Roblox, so their videos are also more entertaining to watch now, which also is because they've improved so much. I will say Sketch and Albert are so entertaining. I watch them. I watch them actively because their videos are so fucking funny. They work for all audiences. It's not like kids content like people would think Roblox is, which is why I think they're getting so big, is because they're not in that bubble of like appealing to babies or kids or anything.
That's something that I noticed like Flamingo did. He sort of like aged with his audience.
That's a good way to put it. He totally did. He totally aged with his audience. His humor has very much matured over the years, and it's so funny now, and I love it. I love his videos still. He still makes some of the best Roblox content ever, I think.
Yeah, about the video. Like I was in a call with like a friend when it dropped. We were just doing like a watch party, and like he mentioned like, yo, what if Laughability sees it? Like literally like 2 minutes later, I refresh or like look at my phone, and it says followed by Laughability. I'm like, What?
What if Laughability sees it? That's so awesome. Were you like that's kind of mind blowing to me. You're
Yeah.
mind blown at me seeing your video, and I'm mind blown that you used to be a fan of mine.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. I'm so glad you felt that way because I loved that video. I had to comment on it, man. It's so good. I hope it gets a bajillion views. It deserves a gorillion views.
I watched all you guys, so the past like month has just been insane.
I joke about Temp. I joke about calling him Roblox's smartest YouTuber. Like, he'll help me with the video, and I'll go, "Thank you, Roblox's smartest YouTuber."
So the UGC problem right now.
Oh God.
We can skip over this if it gets too
It gets
controversial.
It gets too heated. You want my thoughts on it?
Yeah. Like we can go back and forth.
I've made so many videos about this. I feel like you've had to have at least seen one of my videos making
Yeah.
fun of UGC. I've made like 5. But it's so awful, man. It's been so awful ever since they allowed anybody to make UGC. I think it should still be like an acceptance only platform. UGC should. Like
Yeah.
back when they only had a few creators and the tryout process was very like rigorous and hard to get in. But now, sorry, I dropped my little fidget thing. I think UGC is in a really bad place right now. I think it will be unless they don't make it available to everybody. I think it sucks that UGC was a stable job for so many people, for friends that I knew, but Roblox
Yeah.
screwed it up, and now it's almost impossible to make UGC a reliable job anymore. But it's whatever. I think honestly we're past the point of no return. So hey, may as well enjoy it and get your free domino crowns while you can and your
Yeah.
little like Roblox anime hats.
So your favorite Roblox game? What is it?
Fantastic Frontier, goated Roblox game. It is so good. If you are watching this podcast / video thing and you have not played Fantastic Frontier, go play Fantastic Frontier. And it is bad at first. That's the reason it doesn't have players, is because it's boring at first. It's hard to follow at first. It's confusing. But if you stick through and actually get through like the first day of playing it and get past it, it is the best Roblox game ever. And they're about to update it and make it even better. So I think a lot of players are going to come to it. That's why I'm waiting to make my video on it, because I want to make a video shouting it out on my main channel after the update. And it'll be so awesome. And Fantastic Frontier is so good. I love the game so much, more than I can say. And it's probably my favorite game of all time, not just favorite Roblox game of all time, because I have a lot of good memories attached to
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out. I don't think I've played it.
it.
What do you think is something viewers always just sort of assume about Roblox YouTubers that isn't true or not completely true?
If you are not familiar with the Roblox community and you think about Roblox YouTubers, you think about people like Lankybox or Brookhaven role players who are a small portion of Roblox YouTubers that sort of appeal to like the child parts of Roblox. And I especially now think that that is an unfair assumption. And I think that over time, people will stop thinking that, because there's a lot of really good Roblox YouTubers popping up. And I think that it's important to know that Roblox YouTubers are super good. A lot of them are really good people who make great content, like Sketch, Albert, for all ages. And no offense to anybody who makes like Brookhaven content or content for children. It's just not for me. And I
Yeah.
think that only seeing Roblox YouTube is not a good point of view, because there's a lot of content that isn't that's really good. Though there is some good Brookhaven content. Don't get me wrong.
I think we might have gone through everything. Are you a waffle or pancake guy? Because I see your your Discord status.
I was just asked this yesterday. Funny you should mention. I am very passionate about being a waffle guy. Waffles are so much better than pancakes. Pancakes are good. Don't get me wrong. You can't go wrong with a pancake. Like, it'll taste yummy. But
Yeah.
waffles are just way better. They're spongier. They are fluffier. They are easier to make. Everything. They're just so much better. And they feel more like a breakfast food, where pancakes sort of feel like cake in a pan, you
Yeah.
know? Which I guess is appropriate considering its name, but it's it's not as good as waffles. Oh shit! I dropped my guy again.
Very abusive to the thing.
Dude, I'm trying not to be. It's a Go-Go's Crazy Bone guy. It's a little plastic figure, pretty much.
But yeah, that is all.
That's it. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for having me on the podcast today. I was really hoping you would invite me to something like this because I loved your video on Temp, and I'm so honored to be the next guy in line.
Yeah.
If my video does better than Tim's video, I will be happy. And if it does worse, I will quit my YouTube channel.
All right.
But thank you so much, man. This has been super fun. You're awesome.
Yeah. Thanks for saying yeah.
No, man, it's awesome. You have so much potential on YouTube. I'm excited to see where you go. Hey, I'm excited to see where you'll be in 2 years.
Yeah. You too.
I'm gonna head out because I
Yep.
have been keeping Temp waiting for 40 minutes.
My bad.
No, it's okay. I had too much fun. I couldn't stop.
I didn't mean to moan there. I'm trying to find a question, man.
I didn't even notice it until you mentioned it. Bye.
Well.